All right, it's good to have you back. Today we're looking at connecting diminished seventh chords. Not connecting the 2-5-1s that we looked at in a couple of past videos with the diminished seventh chord. This specific diminished seventh chord voicing we're going to look at today is this one here, which I'll play from a G sharp. So we looked at the 2-5-1s before. 5, 1. Okay, now we're going to use that diminished chord to connect the 1 chord to the 2. 1, connecting diminished. Okay. If we move up to the 3 chord, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. We can connect the 2 and the 3 chord with that same diminished voicing. Okay, get the idea? You can hear that. Connects beautifully. You've probably heard it many times before. The stuff I'm using here is ubiquitous in standard American songbook chord progressions. So you will find this very useful if that's the stuff you want to play. All right. Now let's take a look at a different use of exactly the same voicing. And what we're going to do is come down from the 3. And this time, we're going to use the same root. So we have B minor, B diminished, A minor, A diminished seventh, and the 1 chord. Let's do that one more time. And you'll notice the similarity between that progression and this one. 3 chord to the secondary dominant, to the 2, to the 5, to the 1. Those diminished chords substitute for the dominant chords. All right. Now, just remember this. I think this is the easiest way to remember. When you're ascending, you're moving chromatically. When you're descending, you stay static on the root. And each of those chords ends up being not a dominant 7, but a 7 with a flat 9, which I won't get into the details of spelling it out on the fretboard right now. It just takes too long. Okay, I hope that made sense. Now, if you start to put that together with the past video, you've got the key of C. Same idea, right? Except with a different voicing of the diminished chord. Okay, so the first place to start is get those diminished chords underneath your fingers, right? That's the important thing, and then start to look at those diminished chords as connecting the chords within the key. So right now we're just looking at the 1 chord, the 2 chord, and the 3 chord. But we could go further. We could go to the 4 chord, and then the 4 chord connecting to the 5 chord, for instance, and on it goes. Diminished chords connect, and they give us wonderful movement, and very often that movement is chromatic movement, which gets us away from these types of bass lines. You know, that kind of thing, and moves us to these more interesting step by step or chromatic bass lines. Okay, that's about it. Work on your diminished chords. This is just the beginning, but there's lots of work here. And try to apply it to some standards in the real book, which I would really strongly advise you get, because it's a great resource for guitar players wanting to play in the jazzy or idiom. Okay, thanks a lot. See you soon.